Hello students, welcome to Dr. NP classes. This is second video on shortcuts of ICSE mathematics. The next problem is question number 6. The 1 to 5 we already discussed in my last video. So now we move to the next question number 6. Question number 6 is A equal to 5, 2, 1, 4, B is 1, 1, then the matrix AB is. So generally what we done is AB equal to, we write completely, correct? 5, 2, 1, 4 into B is 1, 1. So first thing is you just go with regular method only. That is first row and first column. So 5 into 1. So here order is 2 cross 2 and here order is 2 cross 1. Therefore answer should be 2 cross 1. When you think 2 cross 1, automatically option D is wrong option. Okay. Now we have to find out the first element. So first element is what? 5 ones are 5 plus 2 ones are 2. We get 7. So observe the options. Only option B has 7. Therefore, that is the answer. So no need to work out A and C. Okay, it is only 2 cross 1. It is easy. Okay, otherwise 2 cross 2 is means 4 elements you have to find out. That is not necessary. Any one element you can take it and work out. You get the answer. This is the shortcut and it takes little time compared to other type. So now let us move to the next question. Question number 7. The nth term of AP minus 5, minus 8, minus 11, etc. is. See, generally what we done, Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So here A is first term, that is minus 5 plus n minus 1 into D. D is minus 8, minus of minus 5 is plus 5. We get minus 3. Then we get minus 5 minus 3n minus minus plus 3n. Finally, we get minus 2 minus 3n. Correct? So instead of doing so much, very simple. Since this term is nth term, we can go one shortcut. The shortcut is put n equal to 1. Put n equal to 1 in all these options. Observe now. If n is 1, 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. Here 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. Here we get minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5. And here 2 minus is minus 1. Now, when n is 1 means what? First term. First term what we have here? Minus 5. So minus 5 is here only, correct? Therefore, option C is the correct answer. So instead of doing so much, we can save the time using the nth term, this shortcut. Okay, just put n equal to 1. Even Sn is given, then also we can find out the first term by using n equal to 1. Now we move to the next question. Question number 8. The quadratic equation whose roots are minus 1 and minus 4 is. See, general method is what? When roots are given, we go with x minus a into x minus b, where a and b are the roots. Okay. Here minus 1 and minus 4. So it is my x minus of minus is plus 1 and x minus of minus is plus 4. We have to multiply and simplify. We get the answer. Okay. So instead of going that one, we have one more shortcut. The shortcut is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. So we can use this formula very easily. So x square minus sum of the roots. So minus 1 minus 4 minus 5. So minus is plus 5. So 5x. Then product of the root minus into minus is plus 4. So plus 4 equal to 0. So which option? Observe, x square plus 5x plus 4. That is option A is the answer. So suppose here constants are different. Just you can go with product of the roots. Product of the roots is C by A. We're saying that C by A. Since x square coefficient is 1, straight away you can go minus 1 to minus 4 is plus 4. So plus 4 is only A and B have here. Correct? Then sum of the roots you can go. So sometimes here plus 4, here is they given minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, like the different numbers are given. Straight away just you check with the product of the roots, that is enough. Similarly, reverse order, that is they given question like this and they asking the roots. That time also you can go with this method. Product of the roots should be equal to C by A. In generally, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. is the quadratic equation, then we say that sum of the roots is minus b by a and product of the roots is c by a. That is a shortcut form. Easily you can save that time when you're solving the problem. Now let us move to the next question, question number 9. The mean proportion between these two terms is root 26 minus root 17 and root 26 plus root 17 is. Children, very simple it is. See, a and b are two numbers. Then mean proportion is what? Suppose a, b, c if I take, then b square equal to ac. That means the what number they given, you have to product and put square root. So b equal to square root of ac. Or another way we can write a is to b is as to b is to c. That means a by b equal to b by c. So b square equal to ac and b equal to root of ac. So this is the mean proportion, correct? That means very simple, product of this term and put the square root. Okay, so instead of writing everything and do it, it's waste of time. So straight away you can go. Observe here carefully. So first term is root 26 minus root 17 and second term is root 26 plus root 17. See, even though it is irrational number, it is very easy because this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square, that is root 26 whole square minus root 17 whole square. Root 26 whole square is 26 minus root 17 whole square is 17. We get 9. So 9 is the b square, correct? So therefore b equal to root 9. Root 9 means 3. That is option C is the correct answer. So question number 9. So 3 is the answer. Now we move to the next question, question number 10. The value of the product. The value of the product 1023 and 2 minus 141 is. Okay, here just you can go with the product, that is 1023 into 2 minus 141. So we have to make a product. I already mentioned, correct? So instead of touching all elements, observe which element is different. Now observe here, in first option, it is minus 1, 16, 2, 1. So all four have different numbers. Therefore, straight away I go to the second element. That is first row with the second column. So 1 into minus 1 plus 0 into plus 1. 1 into minus 1 plus 0 into 1. See, now observe 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. So second element is minus 1 where? In first option. Therefore, A is the correct answer. Over. If you want, you can cross check it. I will do all elements now. See, 1 into 2 is 2, 0. So we get 2. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, 0 is 0. 2 2s are 4 plus 4 is a 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. And 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 3 is plus 1. See, 2 minus 1, 16, 1. Observe, 2 minus 1, 16, 1. So instead of doing all elements, just you can check one element which is different in all options. That only one is enough to solve this kind of problems. Now we move to the next question, question number 11. The seventh term from the end of the AP 4, 10, 16, 22, etc. 118 is. Okay. So in this case, first you have to find out the number of elements, correct? For that, we go with our regular formula, that is Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So nth term is 118, A is 4 plus n minus 1 into D is 10 minus 4 is 6. So 118 minus 4 by 6 equal to n minus 1. So 114 by 6 equal to n minus 1. If you simplify what you get, 6 1s are 6, 54, 6 9s are 54. So n we get 20. Total number of elements is 20 now. So now I want which term? Seventh term. So what you do is very simple. Number of elements minus that one plus 1 you have to add. That means 20 minus 7 is 13, 13 plus 1 is 14. So I have to find out T14. So T14 is the end, seventh term end from this series. Okay. So T14 means what? A plus 13D, n minus 1, correct? So A is here 4 plus 13 into D is 6. So what do you get now? 4 plus 13, 6 is 72. 8. So 78 plus 4 is 82. Sorry, 6 3 is 18. 1 6 plus 1 is 7. Correct. 78 plus 4 is 82. So here option is first one. It should be 82, not 72. So option A is the correct answer. Now we move to the next question. Question number 12. Using factor theorem, factorize completely. So how to solve? Actually, in our regular method, what we done? We check with the inspection method. That is, put x equal to 1, minus 1, like that. Where you get 0, we get a 1 factor. After getting the factor, we simplify using the division method. Correct? Instead of doing so much, here observe there's a very beautiful shortcut. The shortcut is very simple. Observe this constant. The constant is 2. So what is the meaning of this one? When I multiply these two factors, I have to get the equation, correct? That means when I multiply the constants, I have to get the constant of this. So observe here in first option, minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. Plus 2 into minus 3, I get minus 6. Minus 6. But I have here plus 2. Therefore, first option is wrong. Now I go to the second option, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. So there is a chance because so another two options are there. I have to check. Okay, now 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. I have here plus 2. Therefore, this option also wrong. Then minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. Plus 2 into minus 1 is once again minus 2. This is also wrong. Therefore, 12th one, B is the answer. So this is the one beautiful shortcut. Just you can cross check with your constants to get the answer. In case, suppose two options have same answer. For example, instead of plus 2, if I give minus 2, then what happens? These two have minus 2, correct? In that case, take anyone. See here, x plus 1, here x minus 1. Two different elements are there now. From that, you can take any one, put x equal to 1, which gives 0. So if you give 0, then that is the answer. Otherwise, next is the answer, correct? Like that.